Yo, I used to be a pussy ass bitch, bro. But you know, the majority of you guys already know that. I used to be deathly afraid of any type of horror movie I watched. Like, after watching stuff like Saw, Halloween, A Nightmare on Elm Street, I used to sit up all night clutching my little blanket, wondering when Michael Myers was gonna bust in my room, pick me up by the throat, and then rip my lungs from out of my body. But growing up, it kind of has that effect on you that you're so disillusioned and aware of how pathetic people actually are. You know that very few people have the time to go around your neighborhood playing the throat slitting Olympics. People got bills to pay. They're not worried about you. Go to sleep. Along with this adult knowledge came humor. You know, the scenes where I used to close my eyes, cover my ears. I found absolute joy in it. Instead of, don't kill her, she's so young and has so much to live for. That turned into, that's right, kill that stupid bitch. And when you're done, I know where her family and friends live. And boy, oh boy, I will be getting a fun laugh. You know, I'll be singing a fun little song August 23rd. Because that's the day Slender Man, the movie, is coming out. Now, quick disclaimer, I have nothing against Slender Man at all. Slender Man is actually a sort of an icon that I grew up with. I first heard the name Slender Man at some camp that I went to. I think it was a lock-in, and the kids that I was in a room with were like, bro, imagine if Slender Man comes in here, we'd all be dead. And I'm thinking, the fuck's a Slender Man? Some anorexic bitch that takes people's food? Oh no, not the Slender Mans. He's gonna take our rotisserie chicken. But I did more research on the topic back then, and I think first he started out as some sort of creepypasta. Like there was some sort of Photoshop contest, and then people took that idea and then expanded off of it. Whatever the hell it was. I don't hate Slender Man, you know, but I'll tell you one thing. This movie is gonna be the stupidest shit alive. You know, even the trailer makes it very clear how bad the movie is gonna be just by the first 3 seconds of the video.
Once you see him, you can't unsee him.
How long did it take you to come up with that pile of bullshit? If you see him, you can't unsee him. What I imagine is that there were like 8 dudes sitting around the table, and the main guy's like, okay, we need a good movie theme and we need one fast. John, what you got? And John's like, how about Slender Man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land? That sounds just amazing, John. Come here, let me. Anyone else? How about run as fast as you can, faster than Sonic X? We might just be using that one. Thank you very much, Kyle. And then the main guy's mentally retarded son that he takes with him to work every Friday. He's in the corner playing with his wrestling toys, and he's like, John Cena, you know, just minding his own damn business. And his dad's like, oh my God, my son's a fucking genius. Did you just hear what he just said? How about we make the theme of this movie reverse John Cena? Now what does John Cena say? You can't see me. How about our villain in this film? You can see him. Like, forever. This film reminds me so much of what the Bye Bye Man was, and I'm sure the exact same route is gonna be taken since they're almost completely the same thing. The Bye Bye Man's movie theme was, don't think it, don't say it, and if you did, he'd haunt you for the rest of your life until he murdered your poor soul. The whole movie was just bad special effects, mediocre horror hallucinations, and to top it off, the decision makings in the film were illogical and only existed because the movie needed them to be illogical. The problem with supernatural antagonists in horror movies is that they're really hard to pull off. The horror genre in general is hard to pull off, or you know, at least please the critics that are able to wade through superficial jump scare garbage. But if you instead have an antagonist that's human or some sort of human juggernaut, it gives the movie more meat. Like, it makes the movie theme more apparent and easier to relate to or to pick up. In Halloween, Michael Myers is a creation of the mental abuse he went through as a child. So when you watch him go around mangling people's bodies, I mean, you know it's wrong. But there's a small sense of, maybe he's just getting the world back for what it's turned him into. Even a guy as evil as the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, You can see his actions as a result of isolation and being inexperienced in society's morals. But with supernatural villains, you have this thing that from the time it was spawned or created, it was meant to send your soul straight to the catacombs, which unless you're a demon or ghost yourself, you probably won't be able to relate to or receive any substance from. Let's not forget that this is a movie about Slenderman, the guy that's known for either standing in place ominously or slowly walking up to you. How complex and full of imagination is that? But I don't know. The movie doesn't look worthwhile from its trailer. The cast doesn't look like anything exceptional is gonna be coming out of them. But I could be wrong. I'm excited for this film because it's adapting a part of my childhood, but I still think it's not the best subject to make a movie on. Just look at this guy. Look at him. He has on a suit and tie, like he's about to sell someone a new car. Well, oh man, what an asshole. You guys have a good night.
We can make it work. He's just standing there, menacingly. Yeah. Or we could choke our hearts and